Oh, buckle up for the best stream of the whole week, MJ.
And a 3, a 2, a 1.
Blast off.
Here we are. We might be at the mercy of my internet provider, though. I don't know. It keeps banging in and out. So,
hello, MJ.
Hello, MJ.
We're buckling up, all right. That's very kind of you, sweetie.
What you working on today, Grandma?
I'm working on dandelions. I'm trying to think spring.
Dandelions?
Dandelions. They're multicolored dandelions. I show you.
Okay.
I'll show you. Oh, and I have to show them the one. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Something got off mix here. Ooh, on my tape. Good Lord, Gertie. Come on, get off my fingers, stinky tape. Okay, here, I'll show it to you. See, dandelions.
Yay. Wow, you got a lot done since we talked this morning.
I know, yeah.
Looks great.
I know, and that's a full one.
That's black sky.
Pardon me?
I like the black background.
Yeah, because the poofs are going to show up real nice.
The poofs.
The poofs. That's what I always called them.
Well, I was going to do the mushroom house, but then I got a little sidetracked because I got my hands on one of these.
Oh.
And I saw a really cute idea on, oh, I don't know. Where was it now?
Those dandelions look like fireworks for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. You're right, MJ.
Where did I see? Beyond the Brick. That's where I saw it. And somebody did this with it, where they put vines and flowers. That's not going to focus, but vines and flowers all over it. And then the little mushroom people. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, but I don't. Well, it's a little bit overboard. One or two little guys sitting in the crack of the L and maybe in the O and the E. You know, if you had little guys to do that, that would be cute.
But because there's brick on the front, studs on the front, you can attach vines with little flowers.
Oh, that way, yeah.
Isn't it cute? I can't wait.
I know. Do it nice. That one was a little cluttered. According to this old woman.
So 791 pieces, and this is set number 31214.
Hi, Mayo.
Oops, I went off. Hold on.
I got to move everything here a little bit.
Hey, Mayo. Hey, Triple D.
There. Oh, and Triple D. I don't know about little guys sitting in the crack. Hello, Triple D. Sitting in the crack, yeah. Oh, well.
Whew, looks like I got a lot of building in my future. This isn't a one-trick pony.
Yeah, see?
Okay, I'm going on mute for 1 second.
Okay. That was funny. Oh, my goodness. But I'd love to do that set. Yeah, so would I, Triple D. That's pretty neat. I know I'm waiting till February 1st, and then I'm going to see if my Lego stores have the new brickheads, because I'm a big collector of brickheads. I've got, my whole wall is covered with brickheads. But I hope they're going to be all in at once, so I just have to make one trip over there.
I love when I start my stream being confused.
I was just saying that I'm waiting till February 1st, and then I'm going to see if I can get all of the brickheads all at once. of the ones that I like because I love my brickheads. I'll have to add another whole shelf on the wall. Hope the wall doesn't fall down.
Oh my goodness. Do you think
But
it might?
I'll have the new brickheads. But that one first, oh, Dumbo comes in on the first. But I want Eeyore and Dumbo and Tom and Jerry. And Tom and Jerry's already out of stock.
They're already out of stock?
Yeah, at my Lego store. They mustn't have got very many. But again, that's a Walt Disney thing. And there's a lot of old people like me that watched Walt Disney.
Yeah. Fido, did you want to say hi to the people?
Of course he does.
No, he's sleeping right now, he said.
Mm.
He'll catch us on the back end for the woos.
Yeah, the woo-woos, yes. Absolutely. Gotta get this a little closer here so I can read what they're saying to me.
So how has your week been?
How has my week been?
Yeah.
Fair to middling. We finally are having a heat wave today. We've got 30 above for a change.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a little warmer as well. I was running around without a coat on yesterday. It was fabulous.
Well, last Sunday was the last time I drove my car until Wednesday because it was 10 and 15 below, and I ain't going to push my car to start and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I'm gaming and getting ready for the NFC championship.
Sounds exciting.
Is that football or basketball? NFC.
I think that's football.
Oh, okay.
We're coming up on the Super Bowl soon.
So who's in the Super Bowl this year?
Well, that's to be determined from the NFC championship, I believe.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
We're still waiting to figure that out.
Are the lovely Packers in?
I do not know.
Okay.
Somebody in the chat, could you let us know if the Packers may make the Super Bowl?
I don't really care.
Oh, I think they're out. I think I heard Bob and Brian say they were out.
Good. We'll have a peaceful town. And a peaceful living area too. Because if they were in, oh my God, it would be horrendous.
It would be exciting.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a sports person, so I don't get involved.
It would be exciting, old woman.
Hey, I'm not I used to sit and watch it with your dad, and he tried to explain things to me and would go in one ear and out the other. So I know I'm not interested in it. So there's no sense in anybody trying to teach me and to scream and yell.
Hello,
Hi, dude. Hi, dude.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm sorry.
How's everybody's weekend been?
Let's see. What are you doing today, MJ and Dude Jude and oh no, that's usually Zizu that's doing stuff.
This
cooking and such.
Paper on this book is, you know how we talked about the paper?
Yeah.
Like, look how this book looks. It's got like dark prints all over it. But not all the pages, just that page. It's like is the ink lifting? I don't even know.
Well, look at your fingers.
No, it doesn't. I don't see it, but then the paper just feels weird.
Yeah.
And then like they gave 2 books, right? So the second book starts with bag 5, But usually they put like book 1, book 2 or something on here. They didn't even do that.
No, they're cutting down, and they could save a ton of money if they didn't use shiny paper.
Well, this isn't like well, I mean, I guess it's still shiny when the light
It's
hits
still
it.
very
But
shiny because
it
I can
feels
see the
very
light.
thin and like cheap.
Yeah, but
So
they
maybe
could
they
save
did.
a lot of money because I remember with where the place we used to work, if they changed their paper, it wouldn't cost so much.
Just feel this paper feels really cheap.
Yeah,
Like it would tear really easily, and that's not what it typically feels like.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
No cooking here today, laundry and cleaning though. Okay,
Good to know, MJ.
yes. Well, he's usually always busy on a Sunday. He's doing something. He doesn't let grass grow under his feet.
I turned on the vacuum. I used the steam mop today. I was supposed to clean the rabbits, but I just wasn't feeling it.
Well,
And then the little rabbits were sleeping. So I was like, well, you don't want to disturb us. You never wake a baby, right?
right.
I'll clean them later. Takes 2 minutes. Got the groceries delivered today. I just really enjoy not going to the grocery store.
Well, that doesn't bother me because I go to either Aldi's or Walmart, and that's in the morning when the store is mine. And I don't have all these stupid people snuggling up to me.
So, Lego, what's this supposed to stick to?
We got problems already, my dear.
Of course. Why wouldn't we?
Oh, Mail, my Eagles beat the Packers in the wild card round. Okay. Stacy must have
Eagles.
been thrilled.
Yes. The Eagles are my best friend's favorite.
Yes. We beat the Rams in the divisional round. Hopefully, we beat Washington today. Cliff hopes the Chiefs beat the Bills today. Well, whatever better team does it, they'll do it. But that's good to know. Thank you very much, Mayo. It'll be peaceful and quiet in the old folks' home.
I did a set of coasters for Stacy for the Eagles, and they're in diamond art.
Yeah.
Seriously, like really Lego. Could we maybe use 2 extra pieces to hold something together? Don't sneeze.
Well, I'm afraid of that. We'll see when if I can get the brickheads, if they've changed the brickheads. Because all of my brickheads are solid. They are solidly built.
Typically it's me, but I don't know.
No, some of the stuff, it comes apart. It doesn't snap together. Well, look at our flowers, for God's sake. I closed my curtains this morning and all of a sudden something went plunk. And I'm looking on the floor and it was a purple flower. I wasn't even near that floral arrangement and it pops things off.
It's not good.
No, it's not good. I certainly hope Scotty's doing all right with all that snow he got down there. Good Lord.
Looked like him and his son were having fun in it.
Well, yeah, they were building snowmen and something else, it looked like.
Yeah, Yeti's got all the snow, and Haley saw snow in Texas.
Yeah. That's just amazing to me.
Zizu!
Hello, Zizu. How are you today?
Grandma's got herself a sore throat today.
Yes, I do. It'll probably work its way into a cold, but I haven't had one for a while, so I'm due. It's okay. But I've heard so much about this Zicam cold remedy. They're rapid melts, and they really taste good. And you put them in your mouth. You can't chew them. You can't swallow them. You just let them melt. And it's a nice flavor to melt in your mouth.
Mm.
So we'll see.
Good luck.
Yeah. I stick with a lot of the old remedies too. Remedies. I had some nice tomato soup this morning. Well, late before lunchtime, late morning, early lunch. And that hit the spot. And I gargle with salt water. So it'll be all right.
If not, you get into the doctor.
Yeah. I got a doctor's appointment this week. That's why I'm trying to fend this off. I've got a new primary, so I got to go in there.
Well, I mean, it's good that you have that appointment, though, in case you're not feeling better.
Yeah, I know. But I know it's not any of the contagions that have been around here. It's just a cold. But I won't play bingo tomorrow, or probably with the girls on Tuesday, because I don't want them to get it. Marlene's going on vacation in February 10th, to Arizona. So I don't want her to get sick.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Cliffy.
Hi, Cliffy. Speaking of flowers, I want to buy myself a rose before Valentine's Day, before the prices go up. It'll match my LEGO botanical rose.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
That's what I like to hear. A nice crisp snap.
Yes. Bunneh, I was just talking with Ben's Brick Design today about that Robert Indiana love set.
Yep. I finally got my little mitts on it. And I had to scoot it to the front of my building because I want to also put little vines on it with little flowers. I saw it on Beyond the Brick. And it's super, super cute. And I was like, oh, that's what I need to do.
So you ordered it from Ben's Brick Design instead of LEGO?
Oh, no, I ordered it from LEGO. Zizu
Oh.
was talking to Ben's Brick Design about it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
I have 2 extra pieces.
Well, sometimes, that does happen, but
But it goes right in there.
Are they important pieces?
Well,
They could be, hey?
probably not, but I think I'll still pop this out and get it in there.
Oh, I want to show you. You all saw the tiger that I did, and last week I did the unicorn, but in between, I did the third one to hang together. Can I go on the big screen?
No.
And this was the third one.
It's almost angelic.
It's a white owl to match the white unicorn and the white tiger.
Very pretty.
I love them all together, and they're right by my head. I look at them while I'm doing crafts here. Everybody liked them. I took them downstairs, and Marlene really liked the owl. And I do too. I like them all. Ooh, pretty, Zizu says. Since I drink so much water, I use the end of my bottle to water our plants. I'm becoming an amateur horticulturist and my family's gardener. Well, that's wonderful. I kill plants, so I don't even bother with them. The only plants that existed in this apartment were some that my lady friend bought me, and they were amaryllises, but they were encaved in wax. She bought them at Costco, and it was 3 plants, and you never had to water them. You just put them where the light was, and they got beautiful flowers on them.
And do they die then?
Huh?
Do they just die off then?
Yeah. Well, sometimes she had tulips, and she said her tulips, what you could do is take them out of the wax and then plant them outside or whatever, but they won't come back in the wax,
Oh.
But that was so neat. I didn't have, you just had to ignore them and just sit there and enjoy them.
I have no problem ignoring plants.
I know. I don't
Oh, but I do think I'm getting a woody stem on my orchid. So this could be good news.
A woody
might be thinking about blooming.
Oh, I see.
With really long little roots all the time, but this looks different. This looks like it could have a bloom on the end.
Oh, very nice.
And it's been a minute since she bloomed. I've had this orchid since 2020. A good friend of mine sent it to me when my godfather passed away from COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept it alive this whole time. And she's bloomed, I think, maybe twice. It doesn't go there, Susie.
But she liked the spot where you had her, that indirect light. Yeah.
And I even transplanted her, and she got a little pissed off at me, and now she's okay, I think. She was not.
Well, yeah, they do. I've heard that they do get a little miffed when you juggle around their roots and such.
Well, and I not only did I take her from like a dry environment, I put her in like a water environment where she was supposed to really like it, and she really didn't like it. So then I had to put her back into a dry environment, and then it took her a while to get over it. And now I think we might be on to better, easier days. I hope.
Right. Otherwise, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Exactly. And this, I just leave her alone. I give her some water. I spray her leaves and I walk away. I back away from her. I don't talk to her. I don't put any extra breath on her.
You can talk to her. Just don't breathe on her too much. She might not like that, but you can talk to her.
Hello, Bluey.
Hello, Bluegrass. What am I doing here? I am doing D. Okay, got him.
I am doing the most adorable rabbit in Diamond Art right now.
Yeah, he's cute.
I've named him Mr. Button. He's a very distinguished gentleman. And I will show you what he looks like.
He's a cutie patootie, that's for sure.
Okay, well, I guess I've already deleted it.
Oh.
I know, how rude. I had other things I needed to keep track of, apparently.
Oh, well.
Hold on, we'll find him. Here we go. Here is Mr. Button. Can you see him? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, he's wearing glasses and everything. Right. So neat. Yes.
And his fur makes him look like he's wearing a distinguished ascot.
Yes. He could be an English bunny.
He could. You never know.
Yeah. Speaking of English, where's Brett?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dag nabbit. I don't know where I left off now. I looked away for a minute.
I know, I did too, and then I gotta always look at what vial is open here. I complain so much about people wasting flowers that they get gifted, becoming wilted, that I want to show I can keep the flowers all alive longer than any of them. Well, that's terrific. And where's Kim? I hope Kim is well. Exactly, Zizu. Those are the regulars. Where are all our? They're coming. It's probably a little early for them. They'll pop in.
I get flowers for on my art desk upstairs every 2 weeks. And I get them from Trader Joe's because they're just lovely and they really last a long time. But I put the plant food in the water. I put in half the plant food that they give you. And then I trim the ends of the flowers. And then
Yeah.
I change the water probably every 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put the other half of the plant food in and I trim the ends again.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to really keep them alive and happy. And then I get beautiful flowers on my art desk every day.
Yep.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Having one less dog crate in the living room has made room for activities.
Ah.
So now I have 2 art tables, but don't tell Bluegrass.
You mean End Talk. Kindle is in the UK, I think. You mean End Talk. Butt Chop. Yeah, you're right, Bluegrass. Butt Chop would be nice to pop in.
Yes. I talked to him yesterday.
And how is his shoulders or arms doing?
He showed us the nasty picture of his stitches.
Ooh.
But I think he is doing as best as he can in the situation.
That's good. Yeah, it's hard. I dislocated my one shoulder and it wasn't fun. Even after they popped it back in, it wasn't fun because it hurts. And to this day, it's just not right. And I went for therapy and everything. It's not right.
Well, and imagine him 2 dislocated and then
Yeah.
1 broken.
That's right. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. And yeah, I know. And once Arthur gets in there,
Forget about it.
all hell breaks loose.
Forget about it.
Yep, exactly. And there's no way to keep Arthur out. It would be nice. I hear so many advertisements on TV, not on TV, but on my radio stations about this regeneration, read this and whatnot, and 2 tiny little shots for every little joint that hurts you, and blah, 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 blah. And most are covered by insurance. Well, each little shot is $65. Well, if you've got 2 shoulders, 2 knees, 2 hips, that can cost a lot of money. And hopefully your insurance pays. And if it doesn't, that's out of pocket.
Yep.
And does it really work? Nobody knows.
I do not know.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice not to have aches and pains, but you know.
I'm just going to limp along.
Yep.
And when I get tired, I'll just lay down no matter where I am.
I go through a lot of topical lotions, but it helps. It helps a whole lot. Doesn't last long, but you know, what the heck. I buy the ones that are roll-on. So instead of deodorant, I'm rolling it on this hand, I'm rolling it on this shoulder, this knee, this hip.
See, y'all, this is what we all have to look forward to someday.
Yep. If not already, some of you. Yeah, when you've had accidents and this and that and got injured. But it's okay. Just got to have a decent attitude and you get by.
I invited Bud Chop to play with us today on the stream, but I'm not sure he had the time or he had somebody coming by to help care for him.
Yep. You mean End Talk? I don't know what Mayo's talking about, End Talk.
Sometimes we
Hi,
don't.
Haley.
Hi, Haley. How you doing, girl? Still shoveling?
I'm sorry. I'm just glad it's not me.
Yeah, I I was glad that somebody else got it and it stopped us because we had our fair share. Charlie and I are too old to be doing that.
Mm. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, because I ground down those metal scrapers, window scrapers, oh, they work like a champ.
And they
So
don't scratch
that's
your window.
Nope, they don't scratch. I didn't sharpen them to sharp, I just ground them a little bit, and went, but they just clean the windows so nice now.
So you didn't sharpen them to a shiv, and you're not going to shiv some old person out in the parking lot, huh?
That's right. That's right. No, I'm not that way. I might take a shovel full of snow and throw it at them, though. If we get some snow, I don't know. I think we're talking springtime here in Wisconsin.
It is not a private party. We would love you to join.
Absolutely, Haley. Jump on in.
The host is just not doing what she should be doing and putting the
Yeah, you didn't.
I know. I apologize.
You didn't put, there it is. Come on in, Haley.
I know.
Silly girl.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Her and I were talking beforehand about something, so I got her off the track.
Okay, but wait. So, Sugarfoot. This goes here.
There was a old TV show by the name of that, Sugarfoot.
It's what Stacey's mom always said instead of the naughty word.
Yeah.
And we have Mayo, the wild rose. Okay.
Good morning. It's morning here.
Good morning.
Good morning. The channel End Talk. Her name is.
What am I doing?
Confused with
Here.
Zizu. Oh, Kim Randall is who we were talking about, Mayo.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea if that's N-Talk's last name, but I remember N-Talk used to be a big commenter on Briggsar's channel, like I've been for the last 8 years.
Oh, I love N-Talk. She's so good.
Yeah, see, Haley remembers N-Talk.
Hi, Haley.
Didn't N-Talk used to do Fabuland stuff on Instagram or something?
Yeah, she had her Fabuland build, which was awesome.
Yeah. And then Robin Hole, it kind of
Welcome back, Cliff.
and then Robin Hole kind of started doing what N-Talk used to do, and then Briggsar had his whole Fabuland month, probably because of N-Talk and Robin Hole.
There's another guy named Steve who has done a huge Fabuland one. But no, N-Talk, she's a really nice lady. She's I think she's still a dean of a college somewhere in South Carolina. So she had once she became dean, she had to kind of take a tiny step back because she got pretty busy. So
darn it, life getting in the way of things.
See, I'm always glad when when there are veterans around me, as in veterans in the community that know what I'm talking about.
yeah, she used to go to the Philly Brickfest.
Yes, didn't she exhibit some of her Fabuland?
Yep.
Did she have like a big dollhouse kind of thing for Fabuland? Fabuland.
I don't think so. I know I have some photos somewhere. I'll have to pull it up on my phone in a minute.
There was a woman that I met at the Chicago show who did like a big dollhouse and had all sorts of Fabuland stuff in it.
Yeah, I saw that. I think there was more so a Belleville and Scala.
Oh, is that the murder mystery house?
I don't remember it being murder mystery. I just remember it being like a big dollhouse and it had all sorts of things in it. And she had it lit up for like when the lights were off.
Yeah, that's that murder mystery house. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on in those rooms.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that, and there was a bunch of trap doors like what you see at a murder mystery mansion.
Really? I don't remember that. So we might be thinking of two different things, but
But it was cool to see Belleville make an appearance and someone use that.
yeah.
Yeah, and everyone who walked by was impressed how large of a scale it was, because the Belleville scale is much bigger than the minifig scale. Like, you compare the size of a Belleville horse to the Lego horse that has been made for 40 years. There's a stark difference.
Oh my goodness. All right, so last night I got to see somebody I haven't seen in a year and a half.
Ooh.
Hoosier's wife Charity came to town. I
What?
got to hang out
Really?
with her and her sister last night.
Oh my gosh. What are they doing way down there?
I know. I guess they're going on a cruise, and all the cruise ports are right here near me. But, oh my goodness. So much fun.
So what did you all do?
Let's see. After going to the correct airport, Hoosier, I met up with them and I took them out to eat. So there's this barbecue place that's over by the Lego store. So I took them over there. And got to eat. And sadly, I take them back to their hotel because apparently they have to get sleep. I don't know why.
Oh jeez. Sleep is overrated.
All right.
I think I agree with you, because I'm trying to stay awake as long as I can.
Well, I'm
I
the
do.
oddball. I love to sleep. I stay up all day long, and when nighttime comes, that's my best time. Crawl in and fall asleep, listen to TV.
If I'm not employed or in class, I go to bed when my body tells me to.
There you go. Don't fight it. Just go with the flow.
I would love to do that, but I can't do that.
Was it if
Oh, my
sleeping-
body tells me every night, it's bedtime. Go to bed.
Yeah. So therefore, a college student waiting in between semesters is like a retiree. No reason to wake up in the morning, only when your body tells you to.
was it if sleeping was an Olympic sport, I think some of us would win.
Or if sleeping was an Olympic sport, a Tony Kornheiser or some of my old high school constituents would win.
I know, Cliff. No Brett. No MJ.
MJ's here.
Oh, yeah, MJ's here.
I don't count MJ in the chat. He has to come on the stream.
Oh. Well, he's a busy man.
Well,
Yes,
he only gets on the stream if it's if Brett's there. Right,
He's
MJ?
doing, well, he has Sunday duties today.
Or-
He's not cooking today. I think he's doing laundry and cleaning.
Mm.
You know, we understand. The fact
Yep.
that you even come to the chat and, like, I
Well-
can't make everybody stream either. So
Hell no, I'm giving that man hell. Don't interrupt me when I'm giving him hell. I'm
Not
guilt tripping
MJ.
because he
MJ
never
is a
Yeah,
good
right
guy.
away, ma'am.
He gets
MJ's a
invite
good guy.
every week. He never joins.
Yeah.
I even yelled at Butchop for him.
I invited
Oh.
Chop today too, but I don't know how he's feeling, so I don't want to give him too much crap.
Aren't those Sunday meetings for the Whislug or something?
Hmm,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure. Wait, because isn't MJ in the Whislug?
No, he's out in Pennsylvania land.
Ah,
I mean, he could be in Whitslug, but man, that's a long way to travel.
okay. I don't know the
Shame
geography.
bashing on
of
MJ.
some-
I know Zizou. You talk
I
to
don't
Haley about it.
know. I don't know the
Here's
geography of
MJ.
some
I'll
people.
pick a month where I join every stream I'm invited on. How's that, Haley?
That's a start, MJ. I mean, you only
There
get an
you go,
invite.
MJ.
And before he finds some sort of caveat, MJ,
Mhm.
you're always welcome on our stream.
Absolutely.
Don't be looking for some paper invitation.
Righto.
I mean, MJ is so elusive, you know.
Yeah.
As much as Brett loves to talk these days, MJ's like,
He has
I'm
been.
like, give that man hell. Give that man hell.
And MJ, I apologize. I don't know what state you're in.
He's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You can just pick a state.
I'm not even sure if Penlug still exists.
It's still up there.
I'd have to pick a whole year for Haley's satisfaction.
Talk, buddy. New year, new you.
He
Right.
makes me
Well, the one thing I know about there's two things I know about Penlug is that they created the LGMS standard because LGMS used to be called the Penlug standard, and before Philly Brickfest got bought out by the new owner, that used to be the go-to place for Penlug. I don't know which convention Penlug goes to now.
I don't know. They even before the show got bought out, they stopped going. It stopped going long before that.
I just assumed that they would
in
have
there,
that they
MJ.
would have jumped ship.
Yeah, because there's one year. I think there was one year. No, was it 2019? That was the first year they didn't show up. Because usually they have a huge layout, which it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I love seeing it because the way they had it. Now I love that they had the plastic partitions around their mock so people couldn't touch it. I'm telling you, I'll steal that one day.
Yeah.
And they had the big, ginormous round house that Hoosier might have got inspired by.
And then, yeah, their trains were very impressive. But
And I think some of the people at Penlug formed a Brick Model Railroader.
yeah, that because it's like I don't know if the train guys are like a subgroup to actually pin lug, or yeah, not sure on that one. But no, they were really nice, Caleb and all of them. But yeah, they weren't there in 2019. So the next big layout was Hoosier and I. Was our layout. Which usually
Penlug, no, so not Penlug. Brick Model Railroader do those instructions for those 8 wide
Yeah.
for their 8 wide rolling stock. They've had a Reading T1 that's been in a Kickstarter type thing for the last 5 years, and they haven't delivered people's orders. I think people paid $800 for that Reading T1, and still it's been quiet for over 3 years, according to people I know who bought it.
Well, be interesting to see what comes of that. Shoot. But yeah, they did the came up with the custom the custom wheels that we kind of had a reverse engineer, and I know we figured out what size pieces, because they were, oh my goodness, like just to be able to get like a set of them was going to cost an arm and a leg. But, no, their trains are really beautiful though.
Yeah, because I think it was
Thank you.
it was either Matt's Mox or Nader's Mox that has every variant they've ever made of every type of rolling stock with every sticker pack or something.
Well, Nader, he's part of the Penlug, and he's part of that group.
Yeah, well, that would explain it then.
Yeah, and he's really nice.
Yeah, I remember he did a video. I think it was after Penlug stopped exhibiting at Philly Brickfest, where he lined up one of his custom steam engines with like 16 or something pieces of rolling stock. It was amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I think they had another show that week or something, but yeah, I was sad not to see him the last time we were
Yeah.
there. But
It's sad, but when one door closes, another door opens, and when I went to Chicago with some of the people from Indiana and the Illinois Train Club, and I think some people from Wisconsin had some amazing trains.
yeah.
That's because we're an amazing bunch.
Yeah.
Well, probably more so those 3 states, because Chicago is America's railroad crossing. All 4 of the big 4 railroads and Amtrak go through Chicago.
No.
Oh my goodness. From Blocks to Mox just DM'd me about 500 words. So I gotta read this. This could get emotional.
You go right ahead, Mayo.
As in, I'm gonna mute myself so I
You're
can read this.
Ooh. What's everyone building?
I'm building love.
Love. Are you gonna do the flower thing?
I am.
So are you gonna like add the studded bricks? Or
Yeah, and I'm gonna add like the little like vines and the leafy bits. Hold on, I have a picture.
They don't give you the vines and flowers, do they?
No,
Mm,
No.
but I happen to know about.
Charlie's got them. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I'm going to do this sort of thing. It's not gonna. There we go. It's sort of focused, and I'm gonna add my little mushroom people too.
Cause shoot, I was thinking,
So pretty.
yeah, between like I guess depending on what type of design you want to do around it, but those, what are they called? Hold on, let me grab one. I was thinking about this for my own mock, but I thought about it with, it'll be a different color. So you can
Oh, Jude, I have a heart-shaped box too. I got it as a free gift.
Oh,
I'm launching right
sounds
into
nice.
February, I guess.
heart-shaped
Yeah.
box. Very
Those-
nice, Jude.
like
Yeah,
using this piece to stick out, like have this under however the love is a brick, and then be able to put the plants going off it.
oh, that is a good idea.
Gotta move my camera around. You're not see my
Haley,
lap.
dropping knowledge.
I don't know what to do. My desk is roughly pretty cleared off.
Oh my God. Have you reached the end?
Pretty close. Like I put away all my doors and windows. They all have like a dedicated spot now in the room.
Wow.
Except for the glass. I have a container of glass, but I'm gonna I gotta find a different spot for that one, but like
Charlie's doing a bunch of organizing in the room next to me. I can hear him with the dropping of the bricks into the next panel.
then yeah, I pulled like I did a complete reorganization of the containers because I wanted, I just didn't want any piece to be in the room, especially if it's a piece I know I'm not going to use. I'm like, why am I giving it a spot if I don't need it?
I think I built one of those heart-shaped boxes. I think it for I think it was Valentine's Day 2023. Those are really good friend sets. Come with some good accessories inside.
Yeah. Those heart boxes were cool because you could stack them. And then they had like
Yes.
the jumbo one. They were like, I don't know, Lego's attempt at their own Polly Pockets with the friends. Because
Yeah, because
each
and
friend had
really,
their own.
if you think about it, Friends has always been inspired by Polly Pocket with the way that they've done those rooms.
Oh, yeah. Especially when they actually came out with the. Shoot, hold on, let me grab them.
I think mine's just a little bit different.
Yeah, 'cause that's a Creator 3-in-1 version. That looks more like a heart box that you get chocolate in. That's such a fun build inside.
But yeah, no, especially these. 'Cause
Oh,
these
those
were
are
literally Polly
cute.
Pockets.
I remember those. Yes.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
couple of those.
I think a Jude's got the same GWP as you, Bunny.
Yeah, the heart-shaped one. It looks so cool. Or a little
Honestly,
chocolate.
I'm trying to hold
This
back.
is the new
I'm
GWP.
trying to hold back tears right now because
Tears.
from Blocks to Mox made the effort of shooting me a 65-second video of what he's done with his Lego City since he started chasing the American dream just for me, and I'm so touched.
Are you talking about an RC?
Yeah, RC, I'm trying not to cry right now. I'm that touched.
There's no crying in Lego, Mayo.
Unless you get attacked by Lego, and then there's crying and bleeding from Lego.
Not as bad as drills.
Yeah, because I'm trying not to cry because of all the memories we made and how good friends we become.
There's no crying in Lego. There's no crying in Lego.
Did RC share it with you too, Cliff? Maybe he's sharing it with people who he has a DMs with, but I'm just so touched, and he said that he's glad that I understood his situation. Apparently, his family are retiring soon, and they're going to be out of jobs when they retire, so they're going to rely on him to take care of them, which is so sweet. And he told me that because he's working three commercial buildings a day, he has less than an hour for Lego. Oh, okay. I see what you did there, Cliff. You were going to pull at my heartstrings there. Well played, sir.
Cliffy's being naughty.
Yeah, because if Cliffy and I are if we rebound off of each other, then Cal and I are sparring partners. And also, I'm gonna spoil it when I do my Instagram shebang about clicking and bricking later. I got the Chief's Kingdom song on it. Ready for your Cliff?
All right. You know what? I think maybe I'll sit here and pull parts.
Oh dear.
What are you pulling parts for?
Well, I have a bunch of Bricklink wanted list for all these projects I want to build. And I'm thinking, my table is currently cleaned, and I'm not about to start my next section of the layout. Maybe I can pull all these parts.
Well, I'm receiving conflicted information about who our starting center is in 7 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it because I wouldn't want to spoil it for you, Cliff. I'm just playing the song because I know you're.
Don't worry, we all know his precious Chiefs are going to win because, you know,
because
Taylor.
no, they got some hush money or they're paying off the refs for all the plays to look the other way and call bogus plays. You know, there's going to be one day there's going to be a whole episode dedicated or whole documentary dedicated to how did the Chiefs win. We all know they're going to win. These two last games are just useless.
Well, step one, Roger Goodell. Step one, potential greatest tight end ever. Step two, Taylor Swift. Step three, Roger Goodell. Step four, referees.
Mhm.
That's how the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
Sophie, there's a bunch of plays. I've never seen so many flags flown in a game, but then they were playing the Chiefs, and it's amazing how many. Yeah,
I agree with that, Cliff. I'm sick of the cameras panning over to her and Caitlin Clark.
Oh my God, y'all just suck it up already.
No kidding.
You spent so much time complaining about Taylor Swift being at the games.
Did wait. If
his team isn't losing, so he can't complain about the team. So his outlet to complain about something has to go to something.
I'm with you, Zizou.
And then she's just there.
Wait,
she's just a girl who loves a boy. Stop it.
If Cliff said what Cliff said, does that mean Haley is a Texans fan?
Just a love story, Clippy. They even made a Hallmark movie about them.
Oh my God.
Cliffy, don't you have any love in your heart?
No, he's a grumpy old man.
Well, I love you guys.
I do love that his daughter loves her, so it kind of brings me a little bit of joy knowing that, there's music being played in his house.
Oh,
and Zizou and Charlie just spoken like people who don't care about sports.
The more everyone complains about Taylor, the more the cameras think everyone is interested. That's right, Zizou. You got it. You nailed it.
That's why in the Super Bowl 2 years ago there were actual bets over under. Was Taylor Swift going to be on camera for more than 60 seconds?
Well, they were nice enough to plan their whole games around her tour schedule this past year.
You guys are gonna torment Cliff about Swift forever, aren't we?
Until he stops complaining about her.
So it's kind of a feedback loop, like how the Cowboys keep losing every year.
Cowboys suck. They keep losing. That's no problem.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win a Super Bowl over Jerry Jones's dead body.
Haters only encourage it.
Yeah. Haters gonna hate.
I didn't bring it up, Cliffy.
You brought it up.
Ayo brought it up, and I pitched in because this is what I keep. You're talking about. You're saying you're talking about subjects. This is how you keep the conversation going.
Yeah. And I just do anything to stay relevant. Hence my new slogan: "Relevancy is currency."
You're just jealous you can't fit in one Clippy.
Well, I was going to say Kaylee. No, Haley might secretly have a Dallas Cowgirls cheerleader outfit, but Cal needs to buy a tutu.
If he's going to buy a tutu, he has to get at least one of those like Cal printed tutus or something. So
he's got a cow onesie, maybe
cute.
Maybe one of those a Bengal tiger striped tutus.
Oh my God!
A tiger used to be a cow.
No, because the Bengal tiger have black and white tutus. If you've ever seen the black and white helmets for for Cincinnati. They make that same style in tutus,
He's a
and it'd match Cal's cow onesie.
Hey, Susie, you got L done and E.
I do.
Well,
got
that's
a
fantastic.
Lee.
Don't look away, or I'll have an O and a V here in a second.
Yeah, good girl.
I like these pieces. These are fun. They have a little cutout on each side.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know they don't, Cliff, which is why I'm going to leave and watch the NFC Championship. Have a good stream, you guys.
Thank you, Mayo. Have a great
Thanks
day.
for
Hope your teams
stopping.
win.
They call me the Wild Rose.
I have no idea.
Oh,
what
she's
it's called.
been the Super Bowl. I'm rooting for the Redskins.
There's supposed to be a hole in my E. Did I forget to do something? Why is there a hole in my E? Because yes, there needs to be a hole in my E. Okay. Very good. Very good. Wow, this is really coming along quickly. I really thought it would have taken much longer than this.
Oh, so now the O is going to be, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a Technic pin that comes through
Yeah,
that
I
hole.
see that. Yeah, that's where the O is, and then the V is down below the L. I gotcha.
And I guess this is where I switched to the other book that is unnamed.
You're just gonna hate. Stuck in my head now. Zizu. I'll readjust my table. I'll turn my camera on.
Anybody else want to come on and hang with us? Link is in the chat. I can put it there again as soon as I figure out where my mouse is.
Did you lose your mouse? My
No, I
goodness.
just don't. I can't do things with one hand.
Okay, let's see here.
Ta-da. There we go.
Oh my God, now I have Shake It Off in my head.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
What's in your head that you're shaking out?
That a Taylor Swift song.
Oh,
Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Which is fun.
Zizu said, I enjoyed last Sunday, but I have to do chores today while listening. Well, that's all right, Zizu. You're fine.
Knock
Don't
it off, Mizu.
Adulting.
Knock it off. You have a different day to do chores.
Well, see, if he does chores now, then he can play with his friends later. So keep going, Zizu.
Yeah,
That's true. Hey,
I suppose. And
Make
there
sure
are
you
quite a few streams today.
yeah,
Make sure you get those corners. And don't just push the dirt underneath the oven. Sweep it up.
I have to clean the bunnies.
Oh. Yeah, it's usually my Sunday project. Have they not learned how to be self-efficient now?
No, they're messy little critters.
Mine was throwing a tantrum around 3 in the morning. She kept throwing something around her cage, but she was purposely hitting the sides of her cage, the cage and the little fenced area. So it's metal, so I just hear ding, smack.
MJ says, I guess if we quit buying Lego, we could afford to hire a cleaning person.
You're not lying.
Yeah.
Oh, Caesar just needs to find a woman.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be able to play Lego or come on the streams.
I know. Then we have that. So no woman
Yeah,
for
then
you.
we have the interview
She
process.
probably wouldn't allow him to do that.
Well, it's an interview process. Anybody who's coming into the group needs to be interviewed by us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure that they're not going to pull you away from your Lego community, because we
Yeah.
get a little hostile when people disappear.
Yeah. Especially nice ones.
You know, you could disappear, but you have to still be willing to communicate. There we go.
This is true. This is true. It comes down to communication.
I always know when Bama's in a relationship because he'll disappear for months. But he at least still messages the group or something. But
Oh, Brett is on. MJ, you don't need more Lego. And then Zizu said, a woman? Question mark? Then she would be my hobby. I'd have to quit Lego.
Yeah, it takes a while for the woman to just be absorbed with the hobby, like I am to Charlie now.
oh goodness. It's like trying to shoot. I think Charity and I were talking about that last night about trying to, because she's not a Lego person. She is absolutely not like, she loves the Lego people, hates the hobby, but you know, she's come to terms with it.
Yeah.
But she was telling how Hoosier was trying to get her to build it. It was not happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, some people just don't like it.
My friend Stacy doesn't understand it at all, doesn't know why I do this or why I spend money on this.
Yeah.
But then she sees me build cute things and do streams and have friends all over the world. And she's like, well, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't get why she has to watch 18 hours of football every weekend, but you know.
But that's her. We all have different personalities.
She could build
Even the Lego
while
people have
watching
all
football.
different personalities.
Her favorite team is the Eagles, so I hope that they go to the Super Bowl. Do we have a chance?
I think they're playing the Washington. They're playing the Redskins.
Wait, you want me to do what? Okay, that. You want me to do that? Okay.
Oh, for Pete's sake, what's going on here? Why are you all stuck together?
Stuck together. Stuck.
There.
Shoot. Now I don't know what to do.
Hello, Brett. Oh, Sethy. Hello, Sethy.
Hi, Seth.
How's it
I know
going?
what I can do.
How are you doing with all that snow? I saw your pictures.
Seth posted pictures of snow.
Seth just-
Yeah. Snowman and
Wait, isn't that Scotty?
oh, that's Scotty. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right.
I was like, I'm not sure Seth had snow. I mean, he might have had snow.
I'm sorry.
I know that weather was going that direction, but I didn't know how far up it was.
How much snow did you get, Haley?
Here at the house we got 4 inches.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's the most. I think. They said they did the top 5 times it snowed, and apparently we are now at number 5. So who made the top 5 list? And the last time it was like 1964, 1940s, and 1895. They had
Jeez.
20 inches. And then, shit, I'm missing a date. 20, maybe it was 64, 40, 29, 1885, and then this year. Top 5. Yeah, I was laughing with watching everyone make snowmen throughout the
Oh.
town, and
South Carolina is where Seth is. Okay.
they were posting on the Facebook page for the city. Everyone was posting their snowmen, which were hilarious. I think I think the whole city was trying to pack in as many snow things they could do. So they were
Right.
making snowmen. There's only like 2 hills and 2 man-made hills in town that people could go sledding down. I think my favorite was watching everyone being pulled behind a 4x4 vehicle, and they had the inner tubes so that they used to go
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
Lots of that. And it seemed like a massive snowball fight in the park behind the house. And then, shoot.
Well, they were thrilled. When we get that kind of snow up here, we're not thrilled.
Yeah,
You only get it once every 20 years, maybe.
yeah, because I think the last time we didn't get snow, but we had that hard freeze back in 2021. But we didn't get any snow with that. But yeah, then all the doggies, oh my goodness, the doggies were just flipping. They were full out, flipping out. Parker kept doing zoomies. Mandy was a little mad because she kept losing the tennis ball in the snow. So I would throw it, and it would go down in the thing, and she'd look around like, where'd it go? And then she'd be trying to dig it up, and then the snow was sticking to the ball, so it was turning it white, and yeah.
Poor puppies.
And
Fido is not pleased either. And he likes to poop in secret. You can't watch him. So he has to go find a place. And so that means walking across the solid snow because it's got a layer of gauze over it. Poor little fella.
All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do next. There's one big toad I found the other day, and it had a bunch of wedge plates. And those wedge plates should not be in that spot.
I applaud your organization.
We're slowly getting there.
Charlie is doing a great job too, and he's slowly getting there, but there's just so much.
Well, that's a lot of years that he's been putting down there and putting down there and putting down there and not working on it. So it built an awful lot, you know.
I mean, he's probably been working on this since May, and it's great progress, but I mean, there's still a mountain to go.
Yeah. You got another 1.5 years to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think it took 2 years, about roughly 2 years, to get everything sorted in the way I really like it. I mean, I had a good start when the Lego room was in the kitchen, but when I came in here,
You had the Lego room in the kitchen?
yeah, it was like the dining room area in the kitchen. Because it used to be in my bedroom, and then it kind of outgrew the bedroom, and I know, right? And
how did that happen?
Then I started streaming from the kitchen, and then somehow I kind of I don't really remember the conversation, but somehow I took over the kitchen. I moved a desk in there, and then storage. Stack-ons got moved in there, and the computer was there, and then stuff kept adding to it. And then I added then I got introduced to IKEA,
Yeah.
and I bought the big cube shelf from that, and it just
And you decided you had to reorganize everything.
if I had to reorganize, and then when the pipes froze in 21 and
Yeah.
flooded this room and the other room, I emptied this room and moved all the Lego into here. So good news is, if this room ever gets flooded again, everything's in plastic containers. So
Yeah.
Good.
everything's in totes. So now I really like these containers from like these weird little rubber guys.
Oh,
They come in like 3 different sizes, and you can get like a pack of them from Target. But they
Do they-
fit inside the stair light bins.
oh,
Do they have covers too?
No
covers.
No covers, but they're flexible.
Yeah.
And they fit inside my my drawers, so I'm able to sort out colors.
Yeah.
Or
just have a whole
different
hot mess in there.
or different elements. But they fit inside those Stairlight 3-drawer containers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Charlie, if you have an excess of pick-a-brick cups, you could always stack them inside the containers too. Put parts in there.
Him have an excess of something? What? What are you saying?
But they are collectible now, so.
I'm sure we have a plethora of them.
I was thinking about the pick-a-brick cups the other day. I was like, what can I use them besides dog food scoopers?
Right. Ow. That's so aggressive, Susie. Jeez. I did not expect this to be such a quick build.
I know, you're like zooming
And I'm talking.
and talking.
And I haven't done anything backwards yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So that 3-in-1 dragon, that creator 3-in-1 dragon.
Yeah.
I was looking at the pieces to build that last night.
Like you're going to pull it out of bulk?
I'm gonna try to pull, because I was looking at the instructions too to see, like, okay, what pieces can I substitute? Because some of them are like the newer shaped ones.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the colors, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a solid black dragon.
So jelly.
Because I was thinking of a black dragon, and then I was thinking of a gold dragon.
I want a black dragon with a big, tall, black castle.
Right?
Oh, that just makes my soul tingle.
So I thought like black, and have either do a solid black one or have like little pieces of dark red thrown in there. But yeah, sat there and looked at pieces. I was like, yep, want to do a black version. I want to see if I can try to do a gold one.
That would be amazing too.
I think trying to get the pieces, might have to substitute pieces for that one.
And set them side by side, black and gold. Oof.
Okay.
So where was Charity going on a cruise?
I think Cozumel or So I guess
warm.
they're going to be gone for like 5 days.
MJ says that Creator Dragon is fantastic. I wasn't a fan of the brick build wings until I built it.
Well, I have it here and I'm ready to build it. If anybody wants to get together and build them together, or if there's already a plan, let me know. I'll get in on the stream.
Dragons. All the dragons.
Dragons.
I like the chunky dragon that you did last week.
Oh, the little dinosaur?
Or the dinosaur, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the little
He's
dinosaur,
cute.
and then I went and got the little T-Rex to go with him. Because he can't be alone.
Yeah. MJ wants to know if you still have to build the Dreams shark ship, Bunny.
I do. I have not yet built it. I was waiting on you and Chopper.
Chopper.
Chopper, chopper, chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper.
MJ, what have you been up to? How you doing?
I think I built mine last January since I couldn't wait any longer.
Oh, okay. Well, that.
You're going to have to take it apart so they rebuild it.
But that's hard when you have something and you want to build it and you're waiting for people and you just say, no, I'm going to do it now. I want it.
A-fall problems, man.
Right.
Build it. I have it. I haven't built it.
Lego is such a nice escape from reality.
Like a kid at Christmas. You know, sitting there staring at the Christmas box. And
Speaking of Christmas, I got a lot of red and green happening over here. I'm feeling very fa la la-ish.
la, 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 la.
To Cliffy's demise, I'm feeling fa la la-ish.
La, 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 la. Oh, so
Did you put up the Christmas tree yet?
MJ said I built a little stand for it too to save on shelf space.
Oh,
I still have the Christmas tree up.
Charlie made me take it down.
Oh,
Charlie
dare
made
he?
me take it down.
Why not just leave it up all year round?
Highly that I take it down. But I'm okay with it because then it made it a space for me to do watercolor painting. So, and I think he thinks it's temporary, but I made it permanent today by moving a desk into place.
It's all out the window when you have a desk. It's
And
like
now it looks nice and organized, and I have a new place to do activities.
There you go. Yeah, I like usually watercolor. I usually do watercolor stuff on Sundays. It's hard to have multiple
I
hobbies.
suck at it, but I'm enjoying it. New watercolor book.
There's this website called Skillshare, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And last time I signed up for it, it was like $12 for the whole year or something. But it had a bunch of
Classes.
It had a bunch of teachers and people were like all these different artists, but they were like all over the world. But you can go and like, you know, watch the class and they'll do like introduction, talking about all the supplies they use, and then showed like kind of step by step how to do certain stuff. And this one lady, I really like her, but she had a really, really strong accent. And I just pretty much had to like looking at pictures. I just had to keep following what she was doing. And she did it real cool for. Oh, it was sketching and drawing flowers. So I was trying to learn the basics of of just drawing stuff, and then that way, and then I built on the skills and then switched it to watercolors.
Right.
But they have a bunch of all sorts of teachers teach, whatever from basics to advanced and whatever. I think I paid for like the whole year and used it, but it wasn't just drawing and painting. It was like crocheting. It was like
Yeah, there's a whole mess of different
so it is a rabbit hole.
things on there too.
Yeah, it's very much a rabbit hole going down the rabbit hole, but
Yep.
it's pretty fun. It's pretty nice.
I have a problem that I don't let the water flow because I'm too controlling. And I need to learn how to let the water flow.
Let it
It is
go.
watercolor paint after all, people.
Well, the nice part too, you can always just if you have like a sponge or something, just kind of if it gets too crazy, just go back and pick it up a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, rebrickable, dangerous site.
How's the picture coming, Grandma?
It's coming along very nicely. I got almost half of it done. I got 2 big chunks yet. But you can see the dandelions.
Yeah.
But it's just like painting. You got to step back from it because you don't see it otherwise.
Yeah. I find that too. Is it cute, Jude?
Now, don't eat it.
Okay, that was fun. I'm done.
He built a little heart box.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we were talking about you last night.
He always writes in capitals. Get a
Yeah.
charge out of that. It's like he's really talking loud.
So I did. So when I was been packing up all the Christmas stuff, and I got to the kitchen and decided to pack up the all the holiday mugs and stuff that's been sitting in the they get used and everything, but they're just kind of overflowing some of the
Cabinet? Yeah.
the cabinets. So I was looking at it. I was like, well, since I take all my holiday shirts and I pack it with the holiday stuff.
Oh.
Like, what if I just do the same with all the plates and the mugs, the cookie jar, all the holiday stuff, go ahead and pack it with the holiday stuff. So when I get to it, I can pull it out and use it.
That's smart.
I was like, huh. So I went through and Mom and I, we went through and pulled out all the holiday dishware, cups, plates, pulled it all out and said, oh dear Lord, and realized the cabinets are pretty much empty. Like, oh, all right, well, so I started putting a couple cups back because they're like the really nice big ones that like are good for like hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, no, I'm keeping those because those are my hot chocolate mugs, and we only get a couple like 2 months worth of hot chocolate drinking weather, and but it emptied out the cabinets, and I packed everything away a couple days ago. So the only stuff I had, and I started digging to the back of the cabinet, and then I found I had bought all these. It's It's all these 1976 Pepsi, these little Pepsi collectors, but they're
Yeah.
all Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I remember those.
So those were in the some of my duplicates were in the back of the cabinet. So I pulled them out. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use you today. Trying to use all the cups.
I have so many coffee cups, and I can't part with any of them right now because I love them all. And my cupboard is full. And I went to a Goodwill yesterday, and luckily did not find any coffee cups to bring home.
Well, luckily I don't drink coffee. I do have coffee cups. They usually get used for pickles.
Pickles.
Yep.
Why pickles?
Well, instead of getting a bowl, I'll just go get a cup. Because usually when I do I'll do a load of the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So usually I have cups, but I figure, well, if I at least use a coffee cup every once in a while, it'll help balance out the top of the dishwasher. But no, coffee cups make good if you like to eat pickles.
I do use coffee cups for ice cream.
Mhm.
No,
Mama
don't
Lego.
fall apart.
Hi, Mama Lego.
No. Hi, Mama Lego.
Hi, Mama Lego.
No. There's nothing to hold that together. I'm sure there will be something soon, but okay. I guess I get this way. Hey, Big Nate.
Hi, Big Nate. Jay.
Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. On the hips.
Get this done today. This is exciting. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Too much square dancing, Mama Lego. Or line
Survived.
dancing.
Oh,
Oh no,
here.
I think
Go,
was it
go.
salsa dancing? There's a lot of hip movement.
survived the hip surgery, out the next day. Well, good for you.
Good job, Mama Lego.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Bag number 8. How you doing, Boo Boo Kitty?
Mm.
You okay?
You have a kitty cat over there?
No, that's the dog's name.
No, okay.
He's more of a cat than he is a dog. Very particular, like a cat would be. He plays like a cat. He has very cat-like tendencies, so I started calling him Boo Boo Kitty.
No.
And he loves it.
Have fun, Big Nate. I got to do that yesterday.
Oh,
Ew, yucky.
come on.
Boo. But 'tis the season.
Yep.
I think I called the bunny more of a cat than a bunny.
Yeah.
She's so funny with my mom because she'll thump her feet at my mom.
How can she not like your mom?
I think it's because she kind of lived with my mom for a couple of years, especially after when the pipe busted the house. Like I had scooped the bunny up and took her with me, and luckily I did because where her cage was right in the pathway of all the water spewing out of the house, and Oh, she lived over with Mom while we were working and fixing the house up here. So her and my mom have I think a love-hate relationship. So the bunny would sit there and now every time she's over, it's all like she'll sit there and start tearing up her cage and making lots of noise, and so she'll go up there and say Bun Bun, and Bun Bun will jump in her cage saying nope. That or
Funny
she'll
how they
start,
have little personalities.
yeah. Then it's more fun sometimes because I guess I'll walk by and all of a sudden she's locked in her cage. Now and she just stay there looking at me like, please let me out. I'm like, oh crap, what did you do? You got put in timeout. The mom was like, yeah, she was being destructive and just tossing. Yeah, so they go back and forth. It's pretty funny.
Our little lion head that weighs 2.2 ounces always bats at Charlie or runs at him when Charlie's in there trying to feed him.
Yeah.
And he's literally like 2 ounces. He's just all fluff. And his paws, and he doesn't have any front teeth, or if he does,
Yeah.
they're like at minimum. I mean, he's got nothing aggressive about him, but he'll come at Charlie.
All 2 pounds of it.
Yeah, all 2 pounds of it.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny their little personalities. Because Bun Bun, she doesn't like it when I like she has her like her poop box, and then she has her cage, and then there's fluff in there, but she's pretty good about not making a mess in there and only going to the box.
Yeah.
And well, I guess she actually made a mess in there, so I was scooping out, I was cleaning it out, and when she realized what I was doing, she like jumped past my hand, squeezed in there, got in there, and started throwing little hands at me. Like, stop it. And I started yelling back at her, like, no, you stop it. So her say they're finding. And she wouldn't let me get to this one corner. So I like take the dustpan and literally scoot her butt out of the way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't make me take, because there's stuff on top of the cage, like all her food and all her storage is sitting on top of this folding cage, and I have like a towel wrapped around it, so it's kind of her nice little den area. And I was like, gosh dang it, it's like, don't make me take this whole thing apart. I will take it all apart to clean it. Yeah,
apparently Fido is ready for his cameo.
Oh, it's a Fido.
Are you ready to come here and say hello to everyone? Come on up. Okay, we gotta turn around. I can't pick you up. Like, okay. Oh my gosh, you're so big. Okay.
All 50 pounds.
There's Fido.
Oh,
Hi,
it's
everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
You're gonna have to get booze later, buddy.
He just needs his own. He needs his own chair next to you with a dog bed, so he can sit there and watch you.
He's got a bed, but he doesn't have a chair.
Oh.
Fido, they're saying hi to you in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Fido. He's like, they're doing what?
I did that with Izzy because Izzy kept wanting to watch me, and she like, and finally I picked up the other computer chair, and since it still had its arms, I put the dog bed like nestled it between the arms, and she jumped up there, and she's like, oh, she was totally fine once she was able to see what I was doing. I was like, oh, okay.
That's sweet. Wait, where is this going? It's going on this?
Then I think, then Bo managed to climb, 100-pound dog tried to get up, and he was able to curl himself up in the dog bed sitting on the chair too. It's like,
oh my goodness.
Oh, I miss that dog.
He's gonna go see what Papa's doing in the other room. Does Papa have my dinner? No. You have my dinner? No.
Oh.
Pretty soon, Fido. Pretty soon.
He woke me up at 5:30 this morning, crying like a little cat. Where is the piece? This is not the piece.
Ooh.
These
Yeah.
are not the pieces. This is not the piece.
Yeah, I've been lucky. These guys don't wake me up for if they're hungry. They're just kind of casually eat throughout the day, so they don't really have a set schedule.
Yeah.
They do let me know if I forgot to feed them. That's always fun, but most likely their breakfast is still sitting there. So
Oh my goodness.
You doing okay there, Grandma?
Yep. Oh, geez. Shut up.
there's this adorable little
It does look like fireworks.
fireworks. Oh, it's pretty.
They're
Oh,
dandelions.
Hold on.
Dandelions
Oh, that's all right.
or fireworks, whatever
Yeah.
you choose.
Well, they do have stems, so I suppose. And then the further away you go, then it looks more like dandelions,
Yeah,
just like any kind of art.
so pretty.
But Haley, you didn't see my owl that I did. Oh, you didn't see. You saw? No, maybe not the tiger. Here, I'll just show them to you.
Okay.
They're right here. All right. The first one I did was the white tiger. These are all jewels now.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then last week in the stream, I did the unicorn.
And they're all like little
They're all
dots.
jewels. Yeah, those are
Okay.
all little jewels that you put on.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then I did it during the week was the white owl.
Oh, that one's pretty too. I like that rose pink.
Yeah. So I ordered all three of them, and I was hoping that they'd be really nice that I could put them in a grouping.
Yeah.
And they turned out pretty good. Pretty good.
She's been very busy.
Yep. Well, when every day is Saturday,
Yeah.
Saturday.
What's
you gotta
that?
find something to do. You'll have that turn too.
I don't know how this is supposed to go on here. Oh, did I miss a bunch? 1, 2, 3.
Oh
4.
no.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I missed. Okay.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I missed the. Why is doggy hair everywhere?
Fido.
It's like I really don't understand why I have to be patient every week. Why can't we just eat?
He doesn't start screaming at you. Ah.
No, he just stares a hole through me.
Huh.
And then the second I move, it'll be like, oh, is it now? Is it now? Are we going to do it now?
Where are we going? Where are we going? Off to an adventure. Do hope everyone's having a good Sunday.
Yes, I would agree.
Well, we're having a heat wave here. What the heck is the temp now? 30. We're having a heat wave for January 26th. That's pretty good for up here.
Yeah.
Most of the time it'd be 10 below. January is always a very cold month up here. We only had a couple of days of that. Amazing.
Yeah, but your winter goes until fall, so you barely have a summer.
Well, enough. I like spring and summer. I like spring and fall. Summer is okay, but it's the heat. you know.
Why is one door?
That was a very dramatic way to make an O.
You said O, and I put my black one on the O, and it's supposed to be on the F. Zizu says, barely have a summer? Sounds like where I need to relocate.
Zizu, you don't like summer? It does get really humid here.
Yeah, see the humidity. I don't mind summer when it's 70 degrees and low humidity. That's the perfect. That's just perfect. But when it gets humid, nope. That's like somebody said tomorrow we're supposed to get up in the 40s. I said, yeah, but the 40s at this time of the year are not the same as in fall in the 40s. You know, it has a different tone to it. There's either more moisture or something that is, you know, it makes it colder. Or if the wind is blowing, then it's a lot colder too.
It was 43 here yesterday. It was great.
Yeah.
43 in January? What?
I know.
That's our weather.
I'm beginning to think it doesn't even matter where you live anymore. It's all just kind of screwed up.
We don't have snow days up there. If you're talking Wisconsin, yeah, there's snow days. It's just this year that's very highly unusual. We have not had a lot of snow this year.
Was it the oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Haley.
Oh, I was going to say when they were doing all the news reports this past week, they were showing Alaska. Alaska was warmer than what we were.
Yeah.
It was sunny and green and
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm sure the farmers are going to be complaining this summer because we didn't get enough moisture from the snow and everything. So the prices will be sky high.
They're going to be sky high regardless.
Yeah, exactly. But that's their excuse because, well, we didn't get enough snow in the wintertime. Well, when we have a lot of snow, you still raise the prices. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
The guy complained about something.
Yep.
Yeah, because they were talking about the crawfish, because the crawfish down here, they're in their little fields and they don't scoop them out because it's we're starting to get into crawfish season. But with the snap, hopefully it was only a couple days worth, but it was still cold enough that might have killed a lot of the crawfish. So we'll see how crawfish season goes. Probably be expensive like it was last year.
Yeah. They've got an excuse just to raise the prices for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because crawfish season usually, it'll slowly start in January and then it runs to June. So we only get like 6 months of crawfish. It's really sad.
Oh, I just remembered we have leftover pizza for dinner.
Oh, nice.
Jet's Pizza.
Jet's Pizza is very good.
What is this, Jeff?
That's the deep dish one, hey, with it loaded?
Yeah.
Yep.
We couldn't decide on what to eat out of the freezer last night, and so then we just didn't. We pulled a Haley and ordered a pizza.
Oh, shoot. I usually get I always pick up the Red Baron pizza, so I don't order. Stops me from ordering pizza.
Yeah. I know. I just ordered a Screaming Sicilian one to keep in the freezer just in case.
You know, I think Mom and I, we did break down the other day and ordered Papa John's because they have that really good spinach Alfredo one that we like. So
I haven't tried that. I can't tell you the last time I had a Papa John's.
I did order that, but
I like the little Red Baron ones, the little deep dish
Yeah.
ones, the individuals where you get 2 in a package. They're just perfect for one person.
yeah, I really like the.
They make a decent pizza. I don't know if the regular size pizzas are as good as the little deep dish one, but it's really delicious.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I like the regular ones and the little ones. They're just like I guess they're a little bit lighter on my stomach than eating like Papa John's or
Yeah.
Domino's or everything. I know, dude. They're gonna make me want to go in there and make some pizza.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We got plenty left over. What was that?
That was my alarm to make sure I got up today.
You're up.
I know.
Sounded like a kitty cat. Get up, get up, get up.
Well, we're supposed to have the group I do the museum stuff with.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have a meeting today at 7, but it's pouring down rain today, and it takes me about an hour and a half to get down there.
Oh, boo.
And it's at 7, so it's at night. So I have to drive at night. I don't like driving at night.
Well, and now you're
Anyway.
gonna drive in the rain at night? No.
So yeah, I don't think but I introduced them to StreamYard.
Yeah.
So they could have a meeting and a couple, people could still watch. So I'll probably do I think I'll probably do that today. So I was trying to at least hit a few meetings, but it's hard when they're far away. And they keep doing the meetings at night.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking about the pizza. I got a little one left in there.
Pizza.
I was just going to have some nice tomato soup and a sandwich, but I don't know.
My mom and I were talking about soup the other day because she grew up north, so they always had soup growing up, and when it was cold, they had soup, and and everything. But like we down here, we don't. Usually, it's too hot for soup, but it's like we didn't grow up eating a lot of soup. So anytime she wants to make soup, it's like I just I don't mind having a little bit here or there, but Mom really likes eating soup. We were talking about maybe it's because she grew up north eating a lot of soup.
That could be, yeah. Well, and it was
I'm not a big
inexpensive.
soup person either.
Soup is an inexpensive meal, really.
Yeah.
When you've got kids at home and this and that, that's really inexpensive. Even to put the meat or whatever, My ma used to make split pea soup all the time. That's one of my favorites, and I love the tomato soup that I buy. It's not in a can, it's in a milk carton.
Yeah.
And the brand name is really good, and I just love that. I could eat that 7 days a week. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. And I eat it in the summertime. For me, if I'm hungry for it, I eat it, whether it's hot, cold, or whatever. It doesn't matter outside. Because even in the summertime, like my mom used to drink hot coffee, and we'd say, Mom, what are you drinking hot coffee for? It's so hot outside.
Yeah.
She says it equals my temperature out. It doesn't make me hotter. It just equals everything out. I said, okay, you know.
It's like eating ice cream when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And then, you know.
Right. So ice cream tastes good, regardless if it's hot, cold, or indifferent, or rain, or whatever.
The grocery people were looking at me weird. I went to a grocery store the day before the snow hit, and I was only grabbing like a few things because I hadn't been to the store because I had been sick the previous week. So I started grabbing stuff. Then I started going down the ice cream aisle, and I was like, Then I think I blamed Zizu because he was talking about Quantum bars. And I looked at the Quantum bars. I'm like, well, you only get like a little pack of them. I'm like, oh. Then I ended up buying like 3 different types of ice cream. And I went to go check out, and the lady was looking at me when I was checking out with the ice cream. She's like,
Zizu said, ice cream is always a great treat.
yeah.
And then you look at the lady and you're like, we listen and we don't judge.
Pretty much. And she started. It's funny because I usually, if this lady's working, I usually go down her little checkout aisle because they kind of got rid of the self checkout and they only have like a lane or two. But like, man, there's so many issues with that self checkout with people are having. So I just started going back to people. So it's like, hey, I don't have any issues checking out because it's all on you because you ranged it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I always either get her or this other guy. But
Well, our Walmart had all self checkouts, and all of a sudden now they're down to 1 or 2 self checkouts, and you can only check out if you have 5 items or less.
That's because people are
They're
stealing.
stealing. Yeah, they're having too much trouble. So now they're going to be ripping all those out and put back the regular things.
Because I remember there's this story that this lady got banned from Walmart over a bag of Reese's Pieces. It was like $1.97 bag, and she scanned it. But according to their like the little loss prevention people, they were saying she didn't scan it.
Yeah.
Or she was checking out I think it didn't scan or it didn't go through. And like they called the cops and they're like sitting there and then he ends up getting charged and then banned from Walmart over a $1.97 bag.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, I don't know. You're trying to get away with not having as many employees so you don't have to pay them and everything. And you set up, it's so stupid. So stupid. I'm like, oh, I guess you learned your lesson on that one. Trying to cheap away
and I never liked those things anyways because you have to teach the people how to use them because they're all different. Some are cash, some are checks, some are this, some are that. It's ridiculous. Just give me a person that I can talk to and see how it goes, you know?
Yeah, straight. I mean, it's nice if you only have like 1 or 2 items.
Yeah, and then you're not caught behind the whole. Then have a checkout aisle for 7 or less items.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a regular checkout with a clerk. Because all those people, when they brought in all of those lines, I didn't want to use them because they put people out of work. I was put out of work. So I know what the feeling is, and that isn't right. So I just never wanted to use them.
You're telling Grandma.
But
Well,
now,
yeah, I mean, that's how I looked at those self-checkouts.
Down here, it's interesting because they're really pushing the online orders. because they cut down. They only have like the individual self checkout sections are turned off, and it's only the like if you have a lot of groceries, like little section that they have, like it has a little conveyor belt for the self checkout area. And they only have those 2 lanes open, and then they only have 1 or 2 actual people for the like alcohol and cigarettes. You know, they always have at least 1 person working the cigarette or the alcohol line. So, but they seem to be really pushing the, hey, place your order online. Place your order online.
Yeah.
Which I think that's kind of.
I just had my prescriptions delivered from Walmart today.
Yeah, well, they're closing all the Walgreens and CVS's.
Right? So I'm like, okay, I don't have to drive all the way to get it. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, they closed all the Walgreens in the area. The ones I usually get my meds from, they closed. They left 1 CVS, which I swear they're twice as expensive to get your medication from. Because it's like medication that should only be costing me $15 to get. And all of a sudden I'm walking in there and they're wanting me to pay $50. I'm like,
Zizu says you put that together fast. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
I worked to earn the grocery money. Drove there, maneuvered through the store. The store can pay someone to help bag and scan my groceries. So yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like shit. It's like, self checkout. It's like we're doing their job.
Yep.
Not our fault that we messed up trying to, like you said, they don't teach you how to do it.
Well, and then they've got the self checkouts. They have like 6 of them, and there's 1 person to help everybody in the self checkouts. And you're standing there and waiting for that person. I did it once, and I said, "Nope, that's it. I'm done." And I don't want to put another person out of work.
There you go. If I have to scan my own groceries, I want a discount.
Well, exactly.
If I have to scan and bag my own stuff.
Yep.
Because the online groceries, they charge you like some of the groceries. Because this one store I really like, but they charge you almost like the prices of in-store groceries versus online are different.
Yeah.
Online are higher.
Yeah.
Because I think I read it where because you're not in the stores, you're less likely to pick up those
extra things.
So they're charging you more to use the online, which
They got you coming or going.
They got you that. Oh, then you got to tip them. Tip the people pulling your groceries. So,
And some places charge you a delivery fee.
Oh, and delivery fee if you want it day of. So if you plan it like a week ahead, excuse me. I'm surprised they're not handing out. It's like going through drive-thrus, and now they want a tip going through the drive-thru.
Yeah.
I really don't get that.
All right, what do these little flowers stick to? I have the tiny little flowers that are like a pinhead. What do they stick to? Oh, I bet they go in these.
Flowers.
They go in, they go in these. Okay, so maybe I'll just figure out what to do with that. Okay. But those little bendy bits was a good idea that you told me.
Yeah, because at least if you wanted to add more, or to get it to like curve around it or something.
I'm just kind of digging through my bulk here of what I have and what I could put in here. just to add a little something something right now. But I want to put some of the little viney bits too. I just don't have any of those in here.
A little something, something.
Go steal Charlie's.
But watch about putting the little people in the cracks.
I got to get my little mushroom people.
Yeah. Don't hurt them, sticking them in the cracks.
No.
I will not. I promise.
Okay.
I just need to find a couple more flowers, and then we'll just leave this as is.
Trying to figure out why this one type of door is more expensive than the other door.
The green thing.
This one. Got thinking about trains the other day because since I was driving by the train yard on my way to the wrong airport that Hoosier told me his wife was going to. 45 minutes in the opposite direction.
He's gonna owe you for that one.
For me to get there, and she told me, because she told me, he's like, oh, all right, we're staying at the Hilton. And along the airport section, there's like 3 different hotels called the Hilton, but it was only one that was called like the Garden Inns or something. So it's like, okay. So I'm sitting there in the lobby. She says she'll be right down. I'm sitting there, and it was a really nice lobby because even the lady at the desk, she came over and asked, like, if I needed anything. I told her, like, no, I'm just waiting for a friend. I think she's upstairs. She's supposed to be coming down. She's like, oh, well, do you want some fresh squeezed lemonade?
What?
I'm looking at her, and I'm like, well, sure, okay. So she comes back and gives me some, lemonade. I'm just sitting there, and about 10 minutes go by. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, I'm in no rush. So, and then I think another 5 minutes go by. I'm sitting here thinking, it's like, man, like, all right, she doesn't have the kids. Like,
what's taking her so long?
What's taking her so long? And then she texts me saying, all right, we're in the lobby. Where are you at? I'm like,
oh no.
And I'm like, I'm by the lemonade. She's like, I don't see any lemons. I'm like, I'm standing here. I'm like, oh, And then she's like, oh, it keeps going. And then she's like, then finally I stop and look up, pull my phone up to see if there was other Hiltons. And, it's like, all right, did I go to the wrong Hilton? And so then she sent me like the little pin drop thing. And I look at it, and then I see the name of the airport next to where she's at. I'm like, oh, I'm going to kill that man. So she's at the airport that's a 30-minute drive from the house and not the hour one from the house.
Oh, my God.
And I just replied with, I'm going to kill Hoosier. I'm
going to be a little late.
So I told her, I was like, well, good news is I'm only like 40 minutes away, which in Houston, that's just throwing rocks. And you just hit, everything's 30 minutes away. So I was like, all right, be right back. Be right back down. And we were talking, and then we started talking, and I was cussing his name last night. I was like, oh, he's in trouble. Because he asked me, and I asked him repeatedly to make sure she was going to this airport, because he had asked me which airport I was closer to. And I said, well, this is our, the smaller airport, and then we have our big international airport. So he thought the small airport only had small planes, and the big airport only had the big planes.
Come on, Hoosier.
So he told me the big airport. And I was like, Hoosier, like, that's the international airport. Oh. And then Charity is like, why did you ask him? I'm like, I asked him a couple times, like repeatedly, because and it's like he doesn't even make his own reservations, because he had to call her to reserve his hotel in Nashville. I was like, well, shit, I hope he packed enough underwear for the weekend, because she usually does all the packing too. So I was like, oh. And then started laughing even more because one of her oldest kid called her while we were eating, asking where she was at, because he got home and she wasn't home.
Now that's beautiful.
Oh, I just added some little flowers and a little heart at the bottom.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The heart
If you put
Day.
If you put little greenery on there, that'll be nice. That's less cluttered than that picture you showed us. That looks very nice.
Oh,
All
somebody.
right. Well, I believe that will bring our session to a close.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Grandma,
is.
you want to show your picture one more time?
Sure. Hang on. I just got to take my tape off. I got quite a
Sorry.
bit done.
That looks great.
Like
Oh,
your fireworks
yeah.
dandelions. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
That looks wonderful. Haley, thanks for being on the panel today.
Yes. Thank you, Haley.
Anytime. This
having
is
you.
so much fun.
And
Much
thanks to
love to
Mayo
you
for being
too,
on the
MJ.
panel earlier.
And
And
it's,
thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
it's been a slice of heaven as always.
It has. Thank you,
Bye,
everybody. for
everyone.
that. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.